Hi, I'm Tyler Bjorn from Montreal and co-organizer of the MHPC 2008, the Montreal High Performance Training Camp. I'm here with Mathieu Debrook, the other co-organizer of the event, and we're going to tell you a little bit about what happened over the last 4 days at this training camp. First and foremost, on Thursday, we started with about 25 knots of breeze. I don't think anybody was really prepared for that, but it was pretty exciting. We got 8 out of 9 boats out on the water. Matt, what did you think about that first session?
Well, it was a survival condition. It definitely tested everyone and tested the gear. It was a great introduction to the camp because we saw right away what gear failure or lack of preparation with communication on the boats, and then that led us to a better 3 days right after that.
Yeah, and I think you're right on there. It did give everybody a little bit of experience of how important it was to be prepared. Now, we start each day with fitness. We figured it's a pretty important part of the whole training program. Matt here is a certified CrossFit instructor, and he led the fitness program each day. Matt, tell us a little bit about the CrossFit program and how you feel maybe it's more effective because it's hardcore, short and sweet, get the job done and hit the water.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely a program that focuses on intensity and short workout with a wide variety of movements, functional movements. So it's really good days for sailors because our sport is never the same. We never know if it's going to be windy, light wind, wavy or not. So it recreates the type of condition we work in. So every morning we would start at 7:30 sharp with fitness, and I think everyone is going to go back home with a better understanding how fit you need to be to sail a skiff.
Yeah, and I did observe most of these fitness sessions, and they were pretty intense. I look forward to trying some in the future. Now, as far as our speakers go, we had a great lineup again this year. We started off with a CFL football player from the local Montreal Alouettes, Anwar Stewart. He is a Defensive Player of the Year in 2002. He is a 4-time All-Star and a 2-time CFL Grey Cup champion. He's from Panama City, Florida, and he had a great story on what it took for him to actually reach the success that he experienced, and he works with kids, lots of youth, so I think he had a great message, and he really got some clear messages off to the kids in that first day. The second speaker we had is a returning speaker, Dr. Wayne Halliwell. He is probably one of Canada's most renowned sports psychologists, internationally known, quite frankly. He's worked with the NHL teams. Most notably, he works with the Canadian junior hockey team, one of the best hockey programs in the world. He was a strong part of the 5 straight gold medals, and they're trying to do that again. And Matt, I think this is your second time with him. What did you find that was very impressionable from Dr. Halliwell?
What I really like from Dr. Halliwell is he's one of the only sports psychologists I know that has a lot of experience with sailing and other sports. He's really good for team sports and individual sports, so he can bring what he learns in Olympics, World Championships, and America's Cup past experience to the young sailors we had, and I think he definitely helps them to see a more clear picture of what it takes to win a major championship. You know, a clear mind and a clear path.
Figure it out, deal with it, control the controllables.
Exactly.
And our final speaker was actually one of our guest coaches, was Steph Loca. Steph is actually sails 470s for Canada with Oliver Bone, a local Montreal sailor. They qualified for the 2008 games in the 470 class, and I think overall it's just a great story of perseverance and dedication, because these guys really didn't have a lot of backing to reach their goal, and they did. So I think that really helped the kids realize that even though maybe some people don't believe in what you're doing, you know, if you try and you keep going at it, you know, there's always opportunities of success.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Steph is probably one of the best stories we have, and he's also a local sailor from here, so we're really proud to bring him to the camp. And he definitely sent a message that he's going to the games because he never quit. You know, yeah, same thing. If you have the goal to go, just make sure you don't quit and you stick with it. Good things will happen.
matter how old you are. And finally, a little bit about the participants. We had 9 boats this year, ranging from Ontario right on through to Nova Scotia and as far away as Bermuda. And Matt, you actually work with a lot of these teams, not just in the camp as a World Youth Coach for Canada, and this year with Bermuda. What do you think of the mix that we usually get here at the High Performance Camp?
I think at the camp we get the most serious teams every summer that want to really start their season with warming up, not only physically, not only mentally, not only on the water, but also like getting a plan ready for the season, for specific goals they have. Some of the athletes coming to the camp this year are going to Youth Worlds. Some other athletes want to qualify for Canada Games, so it's pretty big goals. And I think the camp every year helps them to really start it right. Start remembering what they have to do and what they need to do to succeed. So I'm really happy with the turnout. I'm really happy that people start to come from all over Canada and even different countries. I think it helps local sailors to take advantage of a great camp in our backyard.
And speaking of the Canada Games, which is a Canadian event that happens every 4 years, next one being in 2009, we're going to start a camp in September. This camp will be a focus for Canada Games, and really the countdown is it'll be less than 1 year to the game. So hopefully we're going to have a lot more participation in the fall. It's going to be in September, probably late September, around 18th to 20th of September. And we're going to follow the same format. We're going to have guest speakers, guest coaches, a lot of fitness with Matt. So hopefully the returnees will be a little more into the CrossFit, and hopefully we're going to see you guys there. So again, I want to thank everybody that did attend this year, the 2008 spring edition of the MHPC, and hope to see you guys on the water this summer and back here in the fall.